Hi everyone, welcome to my channel where we are going to talk about skincare and beauty, especially if you have oily skin, combination skin, and with large pores, also whitehead and blackhead problems. So today's video I'm going to talk about the ordinary salicylic acid that I've been tried on and off for the past 2 months. I finally have the result to show you guys, and I can't wait to share with you about the result. So without any further ado, let's jump to the review. The ordinary salicylic acid has been my favorite product that I've tried recently, and it's one of my favorite products from The Ordinary. It contains of salicylic acid 2% and it's made for blemish prone skin. The texture is just like any other serum. It is liquid, but it's definitely not runny, so it is very well applied and blended on skin. Also, there is no sticky residue. So I've been using this for the past 2 months, but it's not like a regular skincare routine. I used it only for my PM routine. I think it's a bit too strong if I use on the AM because I live in a tropical country and the sun is wild. And we all know what happened to your skin when you had chemical exfoliation. It's really give you a bad sunburn unless you had a great sunscreen. Well, I've already put my sunscreen if I do this routine on the AM, but I still got sunburn, so I avoid to use this on the AM and use this on the PM routine instead. What I like to do when I apply this on my PM routine is after I cleanse all my face, after I cleanse all my makeup and dirt, I like to apply just a few drops on my nose area, especially my T-zone area, because this is where I have large pores, and this is where I get large pores, and this is also where my pores get clogged easily. Usually I have to do extraction on my pores. I have those whiteheads thing 2 or 3 times a week, which is a lot. But now, since I use this salicylic acid, I don't even have to do that every week. At least I'm still doing that once in 2 weeks, which is great. It's amazing. So I like to apply this only on T-zone area because that's where my large pore is and where mostly I get a clogged pores. And I stopped using any BHA product that on my skincare before I tried this, and what I noticed most is my congestion. They are clear. Yeah, literally. I have bumps, small bumps around here, and when I apply this, it is gone. I feel like it is kind of like penetrating deep on your pores and clears out all the sebum, all the dirt, and it makes your pores breathe normally. So I don't have congestion at all since I apply this. And the time when I noticed that the ordinary salicylic acid do amazing job on my skin is when I stopped using this. So I tried another BHA product. If you follow my Instagram, you probably noticed I tried another BHA brand, and it will soon upload it on my channel too, don't worry. So I stopped using this to trial that product, and I realized that I got a lot of whiteheads, which is annoying. I really don't like that rough feeling when I touch my nose. And it was just like 3 or 4 days I stopped using this, and it feels like there is some rough patch around my nose, and I really didn't like that. It was just 4 days. It was just 4 days I stopped using the ordinary salicylic acid, and I got all of those whiteheads problem, and then the congestion also. So it was really annoying. That's when I started to notice that the ordinary salicylic acid really works on my skin, so I really cannot live without it. And this probably I just spent a little because I only need like a few drops, only like 1 and 2 drops around my T-zone because that's where I focus on most. I like to apply this using my fingers. Some other love using cotton pad, but I prefer my fingers. I've tried using a cotton pad and I feel like it's not working well. So it really works if you have oily skin and large pores just like me, because I feel like my skin is clearer, my congestion is clears, my pores. I don't have whiteheads problems when I use this. But when I stopped, I start getting so many whiteheads. That's when I know that this is working. However, if you have dry skin, I don't recommend you to use this like every single day, probably once in 2 days, because here where I have dry patch around here, it feels a bit tingling, it feels a bit drying, because you know, it's a bit harsh on my skin. That's what I felt, especially on a dry skin, but it's fine on my oily area, which is my T-zone. So that's it for today's video. I really recommend this product if you have oily skin and same problem like me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.